Blast from the past. Take this little journey down memory lane with me. There was a company that was one of my very first loves, and they were known as the Bearded Bastard. Now, they were also one of the very first, if not the first, dedicated beard product LLC in the United States of America. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I am, I believe it was all the way back in 2011. I fell in love with this company because first and foremost, I just really loved their labels. They had these wood labels that are actually wood, and you can see in here, and it was just really, really cool. It made me feel like special, and I thought I had some amazing products. Then I tried them, and they smelled great, and they felt great, and their logo and merch was on point for years. This was one of my favorite hats to rock because I just thought it looked kind of cool, a little bit tough, a little bit stylish, and I loved having these products. I actually kept these in like a little mini fridge that had a nice display because they looked so awesome. Years went by, I worked with the company, I used the products, and then it just kind of started to fade as other options came in. The original owner sold the company, and this was a couple of years ago. And now I believe another sale happened. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I'm pretty sure we have seen a couple of exchanges. And this is no longer the name of the company. The Bearded Bastard is now known as the Bearded Brotherhood. Now, some people will have feelings about this because they love this company. They love that name. I get it. Change is hard for humans. We are not programmed to enjoy change, even if it's for the better. What I do love, though, is they're still able to keep the general logo. I don't have a hat from them yet. I would love one. Hopefully in the future, I'll pick one up. But this is the same logo, just with the different words and different name around it, and really leaning into the concept of brotherhood. A little bit more, the current owners are a husband and wife team. It is veteran owned, and by checking out the Facebook page, it looks like they're still out of Texas. Originally, this company was out of Austin, but now it looks like they're out of Houston. And they're becoming very active on social media. They have a great presence. I had a conversation with the owner. Seems like a really great dude. Checked out some of the social media. I think he does some like inspirational speaking and some maybe business coaching type stuff. Just seems like a dynamic couple that are both involved and really care about the community aspect, the brotherhood aspect, and then the product quality. But if you don't know anything about this company, that's irrelevant to you, and so I'd like to share information regardless of how much you know. But I do want to do a little intro and say thank you guys for checking the video out. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Did you hit the like button on the way in? If you did, I appreciate it. If you forgot, now's a good chance to be able to change your mind. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. We talk about all sorts of beard stuff on this channel, not just product reviews, but educational videos, trimming videos, styling videos, whatever the heck pops in this bearded brain of mine, and we get it going. So let me hit you with some basics about this company other than what I've shared so far. First thing is they do have two different oils. And it actually comes with this little card that breaks it down very nicely. They have their premium oils, and then they have their classic oils. The premium oils are at a premium price at $35, and the classic oils are at $20. So even at $20, they're not inexpensive, but it's not outrageous. It's right in that range of small batch quality. $35, that's up there, right? Let's just be honest. That's one of the more expensive oils on the market. If that's worth it or valuable to you, that's a very personal type decision. Usually has to do with expendable income and preference, and do you value packaging? Do you not? So we'll kind of talk about that. Let me hit you guys with the ingredients on here real quick. And so this one is that I'm reading is the Woodsman, which on here is their classic, is one of their classics. And the carrier blend is sweet almond, safflower seed, grape seed, jojoba, argan, and then natural fragrance oils, castor, and olive oil. All right, so that's on the classic. Let's go ahead and check out the premium. And the premium one that I have here is Barbershop. And so, yeah, let me verify. Yep, so Barbershop, and you can tell by the lid difference, where is the classic and where is the premium. So we're checking out the ingredients here on the premium. Grapeseed, sweet almond, argan, jojoba, castor, olive oil, meadow foam, broccoli seed, rosehip, pomegranate, tocopherol, which is vitamin E, rosemary oil extract, and then natural fragrances. So definitely unique blends, right? I don't know what screams premium other than maybe fragrance side of things, right? With that cologne model. The premium does have some of my favorite ingredients, like meadow foam is my favorite, but the most potent one being grapeseed, not one of my favorites. So I thought that was interesting for the order here. Both are a medium viscosity, and as far as feel and beard and styling, absolutely top notch. From the very beginning, I loved the way that this oil felt. I loved the way that it looked and smelled. Now, full disclosure, most of their scents are not for me. I have 3 that we're going to talk about today. Luckily, one of them is one of my favorites. One that I do not have with me in this new brand, this new launch of the company, is Vanilla Bean, which is absolutely fantastic. I've never had a straight vanilla scent in the industry that's been better than Vanilla Bean. So my favorites, if you guys are looking, would be the Woodsman and Vanilla Bean. But let's take a look at what we have here. The Woodsman first, you guys. Straight up cedar wood, dry wood. Like literally you go down to Texas, there's a fallen tree, it's dried out, and you just rip that bad boy open and you smell. That's what this smells like. It is a wood scent. Not a wood cologne, not a wood spice, not a little bit of this. It is a wood scent, and sometimes I just enjoy that, and it's my thing. All right, now switching over, we'll go to the holiday one, and this is the Ho Ho Ho. Now, this one is not for me. It is spicy, it is holiday, it is like you walk into almost like a craft store around the holidays where they have some of that clove, they've got some of those seasonal scents. However, about half this bottle is gone because we've been using it in our oil diffusers. Now, are essential oil diffusers meant to do beard oil with the carriers? No, but we get cheap ones for like $20 off Amazon. If they break, they break. But guess what? We're a couple of years in, they haven't broke. We clean them and wash them regularly. This has been really cool to pump in the house to get it kind of feeling like the holidays. Not something I personally want under my nose, but I do like the ambiance in the air. But a lot of you like those darker, spicier scents. And then the last one I have is the Barbershop scent and their take on Barbershop. And the Barbershop is the same one it's been for a long time. It is not your talcum powder Barbershop. This is more of your Bay Rum Barbershop. This is more of your kind of clean, fresh, almost aftershave-like, after a nice, I was about to say after a nice shave. Ooh, easy there, Dan. After a horrendous shave, you do that little Bernie, you slap on that aftershave. That's kind of what this barbershop is. You guys know the two worlds of barbershops there. But very pure, very distinctive scents. There is a style to their scent. I don't know if it has to do with the base notes that they use or the middle notes, but there's something that kind of resonates through them, and it's not the carrier. There's some signature scent style that they have. If you've tried the Bearded Bastard or the Bearded Brotherhood, put a comment down below of what you think that is or how you would describe that signature scent that kind of carries throughout their scent line. Also, I do have their balms as well. You can see here, little tins on here, and then also have the wood label. I wish they did have a label on here that had the ingredients and other information. I do think that's really important, especially if you're trying to stay up and up on like regulations and all that stuff. So that would be just a little bit of like a wish list item. Put on a label on there, put the ingredients, super simple, round label, boom, right on the back. So their balm I have used a few times now. Barbershop. And my favorite one is the Woodsman, of course. So the Woodsman Balm is, to me, essentially between a balm and a butter. I'm a firm believer, no pun intended, that balms should be for styling primarily and then some nourishment as well. It's kind of like a healthy hairstyle. And then you should have a butter that is primarily for nourishment and maybe offers a little bit of styling that oil does not. I think that should be the distinct lanes. This kind of seems like a product that's between the two, and that's genuinely personal preference. That may be their intention, but it's not a super firm hold, but it's also not a light butter. It's right in the medium, kind of between both. It's not exactly my thing. You guys know I only use butter at night. I don't use balm during the day. So what I've been doing is at night, I scoop out the amount of balm that I want to use. I add a couple of drops of the oil in hand, melt it down, and now it's even softer, and I use that as my butter. Used that 3 or 4 times, worked very well. So, I'm excited that they're back. I'm excited that they have a new direction, seems like a new dedication from these owners, and has a little bit of nostalgia for me. Let me know down below. Have you guys tried this company at any point in your beard journey? Do you have questions for them? What resonates or stands out to you guys? Thank you. I am Dancy Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.